Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's time for some Saturday morning React-TOONS featuring Robotech. Specifically, episode 54, I think it's Mind Games. Is it Mind or Mind Game? Mind Game, everybody, singular. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Saturday morning React-TOONS. And of course, if there's anything that we do, Robotech included, that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description, my friends. But all that's then. This is now, and now it's time for some Saturday morning React-TOONS as we watch Robotech episode 54, Mind Game. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go! Fanfare! Fanfare, everybody. Another word for regret. We got a lot going on in this one, and I am starting to get that homesick feeling because I know that we're heading towards the end of this arc, the Southern Cross arc, and for all of the hesitation I felt from going from Macross to Southern Cross, believe me, that shit is exponentially magnified going from this one to our final arc because I have enjoyed the shit out of Southern Cross. So good. So damn good. Love it, love it, love it. Couldn't love it anymore. But let's see how it ends. I'm hoping for a really cool conclusion. We've talked about it before. Macross had those extra episodes they added in that I think really sort of hurt the totality of the Macross saga for Robotech. You know, that whole kind of like retconning certain relationship resolutions. So now it's time to see how they do it here with Southern Cross.
On behalf of United Earth Defense Forces and Mission Commander Rolf Emerson, welcome back.
Rolf.
Attention, this is General Rolf Emerson transmitting from Earth.
We're leaving.
Opening outer launch chute doors.
Okay, so this is just everybody kind of marshaling forces right now from Alice and Earth and deep space and all that. So at this point, too, we got to remember that the 15th is earmarked to lead the ground assault into the main Robotech Master's flagship. Correct.
Much depends on this mission. We have to succeed. We just have to.
Well, you can want in one hand and shit in the other, Crystal, and we'll see what happens.
Ship should be departing Moonbay shortly. Don't you think you should get some rest? Their ETA here is in 5 hours. Very good, sir.
I like Emerson. He's definitely been the strongest leader that we've had in this one. As far as like higher ups, I think Marie does a really good job, and obviously I'm a huge fan of Dana.
Frequency modulators tracking? Check. Hey, throw me a wrench, will you?
Now they're still working on him.
TDY at this time. Also, requests for chaplain's calls are being handled through
Look at this.
GHQ, not through...
All getting ready.
Louis, did you go over my final preparation list?
Of course, Lieutenant. The hover tanks are all set to go and everyone is battle ready.
Just think about who you were fighting, Lieutenant, because we are not the enemy.
I think what the Lieutenant is really upset about is whether or not we're all gonna make it back.
Yeah.
I was much less than a human being while under the control of the Robotech Masters. I want to destroy them now to make sure that I'll never be like that again. So stay mentally prepared and maybe we'll all survive this terrible day.
You're right, Zor.
Let's go.
I'm impressed. That was quite a speech, and we all agree. Right, men?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do the humans make any military preparations to fight the Invid Sensor Nebula?
They plan nothing, sir, but according to our latest information, they are planning to mount a large offensive against us.
So they are telling us that they prepare nothing for the approaching Invid.
You haven't talked to them about the Invid.
Alert! Alert! All personnel to transport immediately.
Oh, here they
This
go.
is not a drill. Alert! Alert!
Oh my god, please don't let us lose anybody.
Please take care.
Captain
Do it for
Kramer,
me.
Captain Robert Kramer.
You can count on it, Nova. See you soon, huh?
Alert!
Yeah, see you soon. Just be sure you come back, will ya?
Right.
Headquarters control, we are underway.
Come on. I got chills, man.
There's our objective. Prepare to link up. Over. This is T3
377, moving into position for link up with Earth.
The crosstalk is really cool in this episode.
Attention, Deep Space Support. This is General Emerson. We are moving into link-up position.
15th, get ready. I'd be dead at the bottom of that robo ladder.
I hope you're not planning on disappointing me. Oh, great. Now I'm talking to a machine.
Nah, you're talking to the person that'll help you. That tank is...
Don't you realize I'm scared, Lieutenant? I don't feel I can accomplish our mission anymore. It's like I've forgotten everything.
Now look at me, Bowie. Do I look like a heartless killer?
What's that got to do with me?
Means you're not one either.
I used to believe we were just battling machines or creatures or something out there, but not someone like Zor. I don't consider myself a killer. I don't. So that's what I've been going through, Lieutenant.
Then don't kill, fight to defend.
Think about this, Bowie. I'm only part human, yet I feel fear, and I hate the thought of destroying any life form. But that's what makes us good soldiers, right? Bowie, don't worry. We're both going to be just fine. I know it.
You can't make that guarantee.
Attention all commanders and pilots. All task force ships are now in position to begin Operation Link Up in 10 seconds.
Bowie, you get out there and just keep your friends safe.
Do not fail. Our planet's future rests on this battle. Attack!
Dear God. I am nervous as hell, man. These battles have not gone our way. We have a little bit better in the fact that they're not using Zor, I don't think, to actually get the info now. We've got Emerson up there controlling this or you know, tactically leading, but dear God. We got to get the 15th in there. Let them tear them apart from the inside.
Alert! 15th Squadron ready for battle entry.
Oh my God.
All 15th Squad members, listen up. When we first clear this ship, move to the first available target.
We'll make it.
Whew, I'm like super nervous. Woo! Splash one, baby. Oh, that's one of ours. Never mind.
I don't understand it. We're hitting them, sir, but they don't seem to be suffering much damage. They might be using a type of energy shield we haven't seen before. Colonel, press the attack.
That replicating stuff that like forms a bulkhead replacement. You could be doing damage, but meanwhile, in the Millennium Falcon.
Lieutenant Crystal, it's time. Everyone ready.
Sean, please be careful.
Be careful too, Crystal. They are going into the belly of the beast.
15th Squadron, we've penetrated their shield and you have an opening on number 3.
Number 3, copy, over.
Let's go.
You heard it, number 3 is
Oh, great shot.
We copy, Lieutenant. We're ready.
Let's go!
Let's go, 15th.
This man, just like they said, except where are their bioroids?
Doesn't matter. Get in there.
We wish to deploy the Invid fighters at once.
At once?
They are truly amazing. They actually think they are superior and can win against us in battle.
Let's see.
This will be an easy victory for our superior Invid fighters.
3 will always be as 1.
The strength of this new battleoid is...
That's the one that was paired with Musica, I think.
And close. And close.
Those seem comfy. It's like a Sperry Ball turret.
Your primary target will be the vehicle you see before you. There are no anticipated problems, for each of you is as 3 as in 1.
So they're working like the triumvirate into the actual application of these Invid fighters. Here they are.
New targets ahead. Bowie, you okay?
I think so. Don't worry about me.
That's right. No more time to worry about anybody but yourself, even though Dana's got to worry about everybody.
Fire at will!
Come on, guys.
Eddie, you've got 3 on your back. Eddie, get out of there! Oh no!
Oh, no.
Thor, you all right?
That was close, but I'm okay.
Oh, my God.
A new target is making an attempt to enter our ship. You will reprogram and destroy them.
It's Crystal, isn't it?
On your flank.
Or they just copped the choppers. Oh! Oh my God, they're tearing through them.
Match for them in these hovercopters. Pull back.
Was that Dennis? What's his name? That was Nova's. Was his last name Brown? Wasn't it Brown? I'm not sure if I'm right about that. Let's bring these new hover tanks online, guys. Ooh!
Oh no, they're humanoids. They're like Zor.
Yeah.
But Lieutenant, you saw what happened just now. Oh no.
He thinks
Can't destroy this kind of life, clone or not, I just can't.
they're gonna kill you, Bowie.
Remember, Bowie, they're programmed to destroy you.
I know.
Come on, let's go. Right
You have to
behind
fight, dude. Shit, who was that?
Anyone? This is Sean. I'm isolated.
No!
Huh? I'm dreaming.
Marie!
Hey, Hotshot, you be careful.
Yeah, baby!
You're 1,000 yards from your squad at 170 degrees, and stay alert. I don't want to lose you.
Thanks.
She directed him back to the bulk of the fighting.
Get ready.
Go, 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 go. Oh!
General, they've got us pinned down at the entrance.
Jesus, they're in the shit, man.
Then make ready to use this ship as a battering ram at once.
All personnel, secure for ramming tactics. We will make contact in 20 seconds.
Oh my God! Emerson's going in himself. Suck on that, Leonard.
The area immediately.
Dana, they're coming in.
We did it.
Nice job.
You are clear to go.
Wow. Wow.
That should be the margin they need, Commander. Now make sure we haven't sustained any permanent damage and report to me.
Oh no.
It's another alien ship, General.
What is that?
Oh, so we'll have to withdraw or we'll certainly be destroyed. I don't believe our battle plan included the possibility of withdrawal. Understood, General. No!
We fight to the last.
I can't do it. I won't. General, we have to.
Bowie's in there. He knows it.
Your attention. All forces withdraw to check.
It can't be.
Immediately except 15th Squadron.
Oh, Sean.
Jesus.
We will regroup to continue our defense of Earth as soon as possible, but withdraw as ordered immediately.
They are on their own. Unreal.
This must be kind of familiar, huh, Zor? So which way do we go?
I wish I knew, but I don't remember, Sergeant.
I'll just bet you don't.
Yeah, Angelo, come on, man.
They have discovered the inherent weakness of our Invid fighter. Then we must reactivate Zor Prime and proceed on schedule.
Oh no.
Zor? Zor, what's wrong? Answer me, Zor. Stop it. Come with me, Angelo.
Wait for us here.
Don't let them through.
Oh my God, we got somebody.
Move it.
Oh, that's cool.
Zor! Zor, please come out. Zor!
You gotta fight this shit, Zor. Gotta fight this shit.
He can't be trusted, Lieutenant. He betrayed us, and I'm gonna fix him. Guardian mode.
Angela's just gonna cause a ruckus. There he is. Or is that an invid?
Zor!
No, no, no. Get out of here.
It's too dangerous.
What are you doing?
Oh, Zor, what have they done to you?
You have fallen into this trap much more easily than I would have ever expected, Lieutenant Sterling. You and your second-in-command are my prisoners. Do not take what I have just said as an idle threat. You and the entire 15th Squadron are powerless against the Robotech masters.
Man, get
In the
fucked.
next episode
Ah,
of-
shit. All right, everybody. We just got done watching the 54th episode of Robotech Mind Game, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everyone. We just got done watching the 54th episode of Robotech, the Robotech Master Saga, or the arc of Robotech Mind Game. Again, this was a really like a razor's edge, very tense episode. And I think that, again, we talked about this before, and I don't want to rehash too much of it, but the pacing in this series has been far superior to Macross in my mind, because we have had such a build up to this moment. We've had several episodes prior to this one of basically downtime for the 15th, where they've been sitting and hearing about all the battles that are going on in space. They've had nothing on ground or on planet in which to have a skirmish or any type of battle or any type of action. They've seen nothing. And it's all been kind of building up to this moment, this incursionary expedition inside the Robotech Master's ship to, wreak havoc, do as much as they can inside. I mean, in all sense of the word, this is a suicide mission. I mean, there is no way that Emerson can think that they're going to go in there, fight through the entire bulk of the forces. Those bioroids can get right into the ship just as easily as they can in their hover tanks, so they can be engaged by the single units as easily as they can in space. This is an incredibly dangerous, risky, and potentially war-winning move that they made. They're doing a great job of getting us in there. I think that for me, the moment of the episode was when Maria was able to kind of return the favor to Sean and save his ass. But I think the coolest part of all of that was sort of the lingo that was used there to keep in that tension and keep in the realism, as crazy as that sounds with a cartoon dealing with space combat. The realism of it when she said, you're separated from your group. They're 1,000 yards in that direction. Join up and watch your ass. Stop being out here by yourself. That was a really cool little moment where it was both Marie, the tactical officer, Marie, the commander, and Marie, the lover, I guess, are essentially, of Sean, saying, here are the two things that you need to do. Tactically, don't get separated. Personally, watch your ass. And I thought that was a really cool exchange, a really cool moment that we had there. Again, it builds upon the characterization that they have really taken their time in establishing and have really been able to strengthen because of that. And I always default to that, and I think that's why I really like Southern Cross so well, because, again, no disrespect to Macross, I think this is the natural evolution of the writing process, and to be able to, I should call it almost like the translation now between the original property and the Robotech version of that property. They're able to now see what needs to be incorporated, where there needs to be new dialogue, how that strengthens existing dialogue, things that they really didn't have a chance to truly kind of approach or truly kind of perfect for Macross. They've definitely learned some many valuable lessons here at Southern Cross to be able to give us a stronger story, a better framed story, to really get these characters right. We have a bigger group of characters that we're supposed to be looking at in the 15th, and they have all been in one way or the other really fleshed out. We know significant facts about each and every one of the 15th. That's not even something you can say about Ben Dixon, for God's sakes, and he was a major character inside Macross. Again, no disrespect, because I don't know how much animation lent itself to the, being able to further or flesh out a narrative for Robotech. They're basically hamstrung by whatever Macross animation was there to get their story through. They've got to, again, translate it from that original property into the Robotech version. And while, again, I absolutely love Macross, you can just see the natural development, the natural kind of proficiency starting to show its head here for Southern Cross. It's a superior product in that it is able to get that story through without it having to, they've learned. Simply put, they've learned. Now, when we go back in here with Zor Prime being reactivated and basically turning on all of them, something they probably all should have seen coming. As far as just like, even if you're looking at it in a weird kind of mind control type of way, like the re-engagement of the hypnotism or the mind control that he was already in made him too risky an asset to actually put in the field. Yes, is he a great pilot? Sure, absolutely. But unlike Miria, this is somebody that is not kind of cleared, we're not sure exactly, can't remember, definitely has something going on. We're not sure exactly how they had been kind of conscripted and mind effed into becoming one of these pilots. So to put them back out there was a dangerous risk. And unfortunately, at least in the short term here, it looks like it did not pay off for them. It was some of the best fighting I've seen, some of the best shots of like the profile shots of them, you know, going through in their tanks, you know, those like reflective shots with laser blasts and things kind of going off of the helmets of their suits. Really, really cool stuff, really engaging, really tense stuff that really gets you invested. And I'm terrified now because we're kind of burning through, and I don't like to say this, but like the sort of the faceless. I mean, we had Eddie kind of mentioned in there as like, hey, this is somebody, and Eddie apparently dies. But you know, they're like mentioning everybody that we've ever met, you know, and we're seeing a lot of the 15th explode. Or you know, be destroyed. But at this point, you know, our mainstays are still there, but it's I just don't know if everybody makes it because we haven't had a major death yet. You know what I mean? We haven't had like a Roy. We haven't had a Ben. We haven't had any of these, you know, a bridge crew, a Global. You know, we haven't, I think Emerson's in deep shit too. But we haven't had anybody like really big. And I don't know if this property lends itself to it. I don't know if Southern Cross has like major deaths. And I never would ever look. I don't want any of that spoiled because if it packs a punch, I want to take that one right on the chin because that's the beauty of Robotech. You know, that's one of the things that really is engaging about this story is the potential for losing a character. You know, it raises the stakes. It makes everything seem much more visceral. It makes everything seem much more grounded in realism, and it keeps the audience scared. And that's exactly what I am. There's a tension here. And boy, just again, I have to say one final time, what a great build up to this kind of it looks like a final battle type of moment. And it might be something like this is the skirmish that leads to a final battle, but this is like the final acting driving force that's going to take our narrative to the finish line. And I can't wait to see how this plays out, my friends. If you do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time we go live with some Saturday morning React-TOONS. And of course, if there's anything that we do, Robotech included, that you would like early or in its full-length format, link to our Patreon is in the description, my friends. But all that is then and this is now, and now it's time to say goodbye. So where do we say goodbye from this episode of Robotech Masters? My friends, this one's an easy one. Because why? We're members of the 15th. We always have been. We have been down in the mud and the blood and the guts. We are right there. We are in our hover tanks. We are driving with Dana and Angie and Louie and everybody and Sean. We are going in there with Bowie. We are going in there. We are protecting people. We are fighting for the survival of the human race because by golly, by gum, my friends, we're the 15th. And by hook or by crook, the job's going to get done. Until we get a chance to see it through, my friends, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.